The leopard gecko is an exotic pet, and this one can save you 15% or more on getting into the nature center. Just kidding, admission into the nature center is free, so you can see Leona the gecko.
Okay, so welcome back to the Nature Center. Today we are going to do a creature feature on one of our residents, Leona. She is a leopard gecko. Now, leopard geckos are not native to Michigan. They actually come from northern India and Pakistan and Afghanistan, but they're very common in the pet trade. They make very common pets. So that's where we got Leona here, is she used to be somebody's pet. Now, one of the things that I'm going to talk about that makes her similar to the two lizard species that we do have here in Michigan, the 5-line skink and the 6-line race runner, is her predator defense, one of her predator defenses. So if you'll notice, Leona here has quite a thick tail. It looks basically like a second head, and so her tail is like that. There's two reasons, is she stores fat in there so that if she's ever in a position where she can't find food, which doesn't happen here at the Nature Center very often, but if she's ever in a position where she can't find food, then she stores extra fat that she can use in her tail. Now, if she's being chased by a predator, she can actually voluntarily lose her tail. She'll just drop it. She's got a very special connection point at the base of her tail here that will just basically sever off. All of the arteries will constrict so she doesn't lose very much blood, and the tail will stay on the ground and twitch for up to 30 minutes, giving her the chance to run away and confusing that predator. Because like we said, this tail looks a lot like her head, so the predator tends to fixate on that while she gets away. The lizards that we have here in Michigan, the 5-line skink, can also do this. Their tail, especially the young lizards, is a bright blue color, so that when it's wiggling on the ground, again, it catches quite a bit of attention. The 6-line race runner, they can lose their tail. They don't usually do it very often. They're very quick. So unless they absolutely have to, they don't want to lose their tail. Because as we said, she is storing fat and extra nutrients and stuff in there. So if they don't have to lose their tail, they really don't want to. It's not very healthy for them. It takes a lot of work for them to grow it back. Not all lizards can grow these tails back. And if Leona here were to lose her tail, the tail that she grows back will not look the same as this one. It will look quite a bit different. It'll be a little bit shorter and a little bit stockier and won't quite fit with her body quite as well. But she could grow it back if she needed to. So that's Leona. You should come say hi to her sometime. She's always here hanging out with us at the Nature Center. And while she is very shy, we don't usually take her out for large groups. If you come, with your family just hanging out on a quiet day, we'd love to take her out and introduce you to her.